Hallo, hallo, hallo. Mal sicher gehen, dass auch alles läuft. Jupp, jupp. Sollte alles laufen. Wetter war furchtbar heute. Nur grau ohne Ende. Da wird man doch nicht richtig wach. Ja, okay. So. Beim letzten Mal hier in Tabor angekommen. Heute, ja, wir könnten die Story weitermachen, aber Sidequests. Immer Sidequests.
Who among you is bold? Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Carava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed, but the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Carava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
Ja, ne, der will, dass man hier rüber geht. Mal sehen, was der andere nochmal will. Da oben. Oh, ich glaube, ich weiß auch, welche Sidequest das war. Dafür müssen wir den Ort gar nicht verlassen.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases of
You there! Finally, no one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Climb the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
So, da hätten wir schon den ersten. Kinder der Jäger, ihr habt eure Berufung erkannt. Erntet den verheißenen Segen dankbar und mit fleißiger Hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Decent quarry's been hard to find since the sky's turned.
It has indeed. Can't blame the beasts for being on edge.
Ihr Nomaden der goldenen Ebenen, schlagt eure Wurzeln in Stein. Diese Felsen sind nun eure Heimat, doch euer Stolz soll unvergessen sein.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Mummy made a pottage for it. Have you noticed the elder has been...
So, und jetzt noch den dritten und dann hoffen wir, dass ich mir gemerkt habe.
So it's these stones to Canva and the rest of the boxes to Dalma.
Wächter der Mutter, ihr habt den Grundstein gelegt. Wartet, ihr heilig Blut, solange der Schein des Kristalls euch prägt.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
It's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly sorts like him always are, aren't they?
How are those new boots treating you?
Fantastic. Soft as...
Oh ja.
Engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself.
Und hallo Smo.
Don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Das wäre dann Wächter der Mutter.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Das waren die Nomaden der goldenen Ebene.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
Oh, das ist fies, die fangen alle gleich an. Ich glaube, es war, ihr habt eure Berufung erkannt.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
So, dann folgen wir dem eigentlichen Weg und biegen ab, um die eine Sidequest zu machen. Ja. Und Ole, wie geht's dir soweit? Wie war dein Tag? Hast du doch kein Elden Ring gestreamt?
Cyril, how fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Ja.
Free cities and the sea.
Hier lang gehen wir jetzt für die eine Sidequest und hier könnte auch die eine Hand sein, wenn ich mich richtig erinnere.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
Don't try that, Joshua. Wir sind hier mit Absicht, okay? Und ja, da vorne ist die Hand. Nur C-Rang, das dürfte einfach werden. Wow, okay, okay. Ist okay. Geht doch. Battle Music still super nice. Da stimme ich zu.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
So. Da machen wir es mal ein bisschen einfacher und teleportieren uns hier hin. Um dann zur Sidequest rüber zu rennen. Und danach sollten wir den Story-Kampf-Abschnitt Gedöns erreichen können. Ziemlich ohne Probleme.
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fighting in yet. I needed that.
Und dann ist er auch schon weg.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Und direkt wieder hier rüber teleportieren. Und die Kamera ist schon wieder gestorben. Wow, wirklich. Egal. Dann bin ich diesmal einfach nur ein starres PNG, weil ich habe keinen Bock, das jetzt wieder 30 Mal zu fixen. Da oben ist der Typ. Ne, da hier drüben.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it. As supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
So. Da das geklärt wäre, rennen wir jetzt. Also rennen in Anführungszeichen, weil dieser Charakter einfach nicht losrennen will, bevor er aus der Stadt raus ist. Zu unserem Zielort, der tatsächlich nicht weit entfernt ist. Naja, vielleicht werden wir noch von ein paar Gegnern genervt. Bis wir da sind, aber was soll's. So wie den hier.
Then let us be rid of them.
Stay down.
Yep, einmal falsche Richtung, wie üblich. Und noch mehr von denen. Meine Güte. Ja, jetzt habe ich die Wahl zwischen diesem geraden Weg runter oder dem leichten Umweg. Macht es einen Unterschied? Wahrscheinlich nicht, deswegen gehe ich einfach hier lang.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
Und dann gucke ich trotzdem hier nach. Da hätten einfach nur noch mehr von denen rumgestanden. Ach komm, wir machen die auch platt. Weil, soweit ich mich erinnere, ja, hier kommen wir nicht lang, weil dieser umgestürzte Wagen da ist. Und nein, unsere Leute haben nicht auch nur den Ansatz davon, das Verlangen, das Teil wegzuräumen. Folglich auf zum Story-Ding, das jetzt eine Weile länger dauern kann. Wahrscheinlich sogar das Einzige ist, was wir heute hinbekommen.
Men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gab and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Die freien Städte von Canva. Los geht's. So, wir haben 19 Uhr. Mal sehen, wann wir hier raus sind.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
So.
Alright, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
Los geht's. Wo lang muss ich? Hier lang muss ich.
They don't stand a chance against those things. They've been routed.
Warte, was? Autsch! Danke! Hui boy. Ja, das fängt auch wieder alles gut an. Ich bekomme bei den ersten schwereren Gegnern sofort wieder auf die Schnüss. Nicht, dass ich mich beschwere, dass ich auf der höchsten Schwierigkeit Schaden bekomme. Eher, dass die mir so sehr die Fresse im Endeffekt polieren. Kommt das Gleiche raus, ich weiß. Naja, so halb. Autsch. Aua. Also, manchmal ist das echt viel zu knapp. Jetzt habe ich schon keine Supertränke mehr, auch ganz toll. Also ich habe nur einen momentan. Ich hoffe, ich krieg noch welche.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
You're finished.
Oh, fuck you! Warum der? Ups, egal.
Where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Oh boy. Und nein, Top-Genesung gibt's nicht. Das ist kein Pokémon. Oh no.
These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
What does he want? Garuda!
caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield.
Sleipnir, sagst du?
As long as you don't hold back. You're a fine hound. Nice try. Help me, boy. I needed that.
Sleipnir ist das Pferd. Gleipnir war die Lanze.
Forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir.
Okay, Korrektur. Guck, mir war die Lanze. Dann weiß ich nicht mehr, was Gleitnir war.
Actually, I wouldn't.
Ja, wo kommst du runter? Ach komm, ich hab den Heilknopf gedrückt. Was soll der Mist? Okay, wo geht's weiter? Ach, verdammt.
them enough, would you not agree? Actually, I wouldn't. Nice try.
Ah, verdammt, der ist nicht drin. Ach, komm schon! Oh, nicht schon wieder. Ah, komplett die Tasten am Verdrücken. Hab's geschafft.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer, one that must be excised.
Try it.
All the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gale into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake.
My boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose you might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Hey, diesmal waren es nur 44 Minuten, bis wir wieder irgendwas machen konnten. Und ich sehe Sidequests, die sich hier und dort aufgetan haben. Ja, wir werden nicht so schnell hinter Jill hinterherkommen, wie es aussieht. Ja, ne? Ich gucke erstmal im Dingens nach, weil ich bin 99% sicher, ich kann mein Equipment verbessern und Sollte ich eventuell tun, wenn es geht.
Still alive, are you? If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
Ja, ich kann neue Waffen kaufen, das heißt, ich kann normalerweise auch was upgraden.
Blind, you know.
What do I owe the honor? What do you want?
Okay, die Runenreife und das Schwert.
You can thank me later. My best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you. Anything else?
Clive. Coin purse weighing you down? You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Trouble with your gear, or what do you want? Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it. Yeah, that should do you. You can thank me later. Not my best work, but it'll do. That it? Fine.
Okay. Natürlich, es sind noch neue Hans unterwegs. So viel einzelner Kram, den ich jetzt tun kann, der alles ist, nur nicht Jill helfen. Meine Güte.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a cat?
Die Sichel in deinen Mac hier. Okay. Ist das ein roter Chocobo? Es ist ein roter Chocobo. Die wussten genau, was sie getan haben, als sie den hier reingepackt haben. You scared? You bet I am. Sagen wir es mal so. Die Macher hiervon sind ja auch dieselben Macher wie von Final Fantasy XIV. Rote Chocobos sind bekannt dafür, Leute zu erledigen. In Massen. Die Leute wissen das. Die Spieler wissen es. Jeder weiß es. Und sie haben einen roten Chocobo hier reingepackt als A-Ranghand. Ey, dass die dem nicht S-Rang gegeben haben, ist der einzige Witz daran. Ja, und ich versuche den vielleicht nachher nochmal.
Clive, here you go.
1, 2, 3. Mal sehen, die Sichel ist hier. Ja, dann müsste ich von hier aus laufen.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with. A hard time.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Komm, Clive, lauf schneller zu deinem Untergang. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hier lang, hier lang. Okay. Dann gucken wir mal. Wie schlimm kann schon ein roter Chocobo sein, ne? Haha. Ha. 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 Wo ist er? Wo ist er? Okay. Er sollte hier irgendwo sein. Ich vermute mal hier lang. Okay, den kann man nicht so kontern.
Find how.
Okay, ich lasse mich hier echt gerade von jedem Scheiß treffen. Okay, ich gebe ihn ein bisschen mit so weit davon weg, wo ich denke, dass der sein sollte. Folglich versuche ich jetzt es doch hier lang. Yep, da ist er. Die wussten, was sie getan haben, als sie dem keine Staggerleiste gegeben haben. Falsche Taste. So close. So close. Geht doch!
Poor beast. There was nothing I could do.
So.
It's a dangerous world out there. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
Ach komm, wir versuchen es doch einmal, wenn es nicht funktioniert, dann lassen wir es noch mal eine Weile sein. Also ich habe gehört, ihr wollt alle sehen, wie ich gegen den Drachen kämpfe und dabei fürchterlich auf die Schnauze bekomme. Hellbird of Hell. Or Dragon of Hell from Hell. Ja, komm, renne schneller. Also guck mal, da vorne ist er. Kann doch nur schief gehen. Wow! Safi Jiva. Muss ich googeln. Okay, nein. Okay, ein Versuch noch. Ein Versuch noch. Und dann lasse ich es fürs Erste wieder. Oh boy, jetzt wird's schlimm. Buja!
Never me not to be trifled with.
Oh. Wir haben's geschafft.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Dragon weaker than sheep confirmed. Sieht's aus.
Never much, but you're free to look. I hope it's to your liking. Ah, yes. I hope it's to your liking. You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
So, mal sehen, was hast du denn für eine Sidequest?
Know what you have to do. Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
To Gotan's Bales.
Ich glaube, da bin ich schnell, wenn ich von hier aus laufe.
everyone. Quentin has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
If that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quentin. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope we can see this through to the end. We get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quentin.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quentin to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quentin die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Ah, hier hinten. Ah, da ist der schnellste Weg von hier aus. So. Einmal Chocobo.
Let's go. Don't tell me I'm too late. Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then. You're no guard dog. You're just a rabid beast that needs to be put down.
Deutlich einfacher als der Drache. Deutlich einfacher.
If only we'd arrived earlier. Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What? Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool.
Damn it. Quentin's not going to last long in there. Come on, Torgal. We need to make this quick.
Na, wo sind noch mehr von denen?
Quentin! Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Santetsuken. Beseitigt Gegner seit ewig. Ich wüsste gerade nicht, in welchem Final Fantasy Odin zuerst aufgetaucht ist. Er war schon in 4. Auch in 3? In 2 nicht und in 1 meine ich auch nicht. Also frühestens in 4. Spätestens in 4. Vielleicht in 3, aber dann erinnere ich mich nicht dran.
I need to get back to Quentin. Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the thunder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing, right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family. Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
So, kurzen Moment. Bin gleich wieder da. Holt euch in der Zwischenzeit einfach was zu trinken. Ich bin wieder da. So. Nächste Sidequest, nächster Halt.
Clive, just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
Remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for them to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build him a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put him? There just isn't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear him out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more Guardians of the Flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Na, wo ist er denn?
Let's hear your plan.
I'm all for making this town a welcoming place, but...
So Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village. But if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Was kann man Neues bitte hier kaufen?
How do? Take care out there, eh?
So, Zeit ein paar Banditen zu erledigen.
Face the consequences. That's the end of that then. Or maybe not. What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too. It's over.
Und weg.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching? I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them, and not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy, especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool is in safe hands. Time to go and tell Martha the good news.
Yay, hat alles funktioniert.
There you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it, and now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
So, mal sehen. Die habe ich alle fertig. Na. Hey, nur noch 2 Esper fehlen, die ich maximieren muss, dann habe ich diese Trophäe auch endlich. fertig. Wobei ich den noch komplett machen muss. Aber Bahamut ist schon fast fertig. So, nächster Halt. Bocklad. Für Sidequesten. Wie immer.
If we're going to do this, well...
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chairdress Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Dann mal sehen, ob es wirklich so einfach ist und wir nur ein paar Gegner kloppen müssen.
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait.
Oder ob es wie immer deutlich komplizierter wird als gedacht. Warum sollte ich jetzt den langen Weg nehmen, wenn ich auch einfach von hier aus gehen kann? Vulu! Hallo! Und schon schön zu sehen, dass du immer noch da bist, Ole. Noch 100 für Bahamut und dann ist noch Titan dran. Oh, ich bin angeschlagener, als ich gedacht habe. Egal, ich werde schon nicht draufgehen. Famous last words.
This must have been a nice place once, and it will be again.
Torgal ganz beschäftigt hier hinten.
That's all of them.
So, damit sind alle außer Titan maximiert. Was bedeutet? Wir haben es bald geschafft. Dann kann ich endlich den einen Ausrüstungsplatz gegen was anderes eintauschen.
What are you looking for? You've a discerning eye.
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then. Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do, but thank you all the same.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now,
And judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't.
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds. And she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me. And I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
Ja, damit hätten wir fürs Erste wieder alle Sidequests. Also geht's jetzt mit der Story weiter. Okay. Das wäre dann einmal... Oh Gott. Mache ich besser direkt, bevor ich es vergesse. Wo in der Liste ist denn jetzt? Einmal so. Und dann Invite da. Ach ja. Hey Yami. So. Hab alles erledigt.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a cat?
B-Rang. Okay, wir müssen nochmal nach Kielbrück rüber. Da ist auf einmal eine Hand aufgetaucht. Bockglatt. Walderhügel. Nein, das ist Kernower. Kielbrück, da. Und Yami, wie geht's dir sonst so? So, wo ist der Gegner jetzt? Nur, meine Vermutung wäre, er ist einfach hier hinten. Weil das so der offensichtlichste Ort ist, wo ein Gegner sein könnte. Alternativ ist er hier hinten. Ich weiß es halt nie. Das Problem ist, wenn Kielbrück jetzt hier so mit der Ätherflut ist. Ihr glaubt doch nicht, dass ich mich auch mal ansatzweise hier zurechtfinde, wenn ich es schon vorher nicht getan habe. Also muss ich durch das Gebäude durch? Oh, stimmt, bevor ich noch eine andere Sache vergesse. Wir haben nämlich das hier. Egal. Okay, ich muss dann, glaube ich, hier durch und hier runter. Definitiv die falsche Richtung. Wie gesagt, ihr glaubt doch nicht, dass ich noch mich ansatzweise hier zurechtfinde, wenn hier alles blau ist. Ja, da ist er. Ouch. Tja, tut mir leid, er ist tot.
Your work here is done.
Tut mir leid, Ole. Tut mir leid. Ich kann doch auch nichts dafür, dass er unbedingt gegen mich kämpfen wollte.
It's a dangerous world out there. You'll not find a better price than that.
Finished, are you?
So, jetzt ist nicht zufällig noch irgendwas aufgetaucht, oder? Das war's jetzt. Gut.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised? All done?
Ausrüstung. Talisman des Erwachens. Was macht der denn so? Da. Ah, okay. Ja. Schön, dass das... Kann ich die zwei, die ich jetzt habe, zusammenschmieden? Wenn ja, was passiert denn dann? Hält der Effekt noch länger? Oder geht das überhaupt gar nicht?
What do I owe the honor? What do you want?
Ja, das ist so, als hätte man zwei equipped.
Thank me later. Not my best work, but it'll do. And?
Okay, nichts, was ich unbedingt equipped brauche, aber hey, ich nehm's. So, Zeit zu gucken, was Otto uns zu sagen hat, damit wir endlich Jill folgen können. Hoffentlich. Hat ja lange genug gedauert.
Clive? If you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Yay, ganzen weiten Weg laufen. Ich habe die Befürchtung, da kommt gleich noch mehr.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid is all right.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. What's this tucked inside it?
Ich weiß, du magst Rätsel, also gefällt dir. Das ist ja auch vielleicht deine erste Erfindung, ist unsere Verbindung. Mein Schatz gut in deinem und alles ist im Reinen. Ja, die letzte Zeit muss man nicht fallen, aber bla bla bla. Kleiner Hinweis, dein Erstlingswerk könnte alle Baden dieser Welt arbeitslos machen. Ja. Mhm. Ganz schwer.
Sid's best invention. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Weil der Hinweis war so ziemlich alles sagend, Clive.
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box had to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to Mid and the others?
Wir haben es gleich geschafft.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
No, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. Something caught on one of the gears.
it. Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails.
Ja, Clive. Schlechte Neuigkeiten. Da sind auf einmal 3 Sidequests aufgetaucht. Sie hören nicht auf. Sie hören nicht auf. Es werden immer mehr. Immer mehr Sidequests. Immer mehr.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
So, ich habe gehört, wir kloppen einen Morbol. Und wahrscheinlich noch andere Sachen.
Sid, heard you were in Canberra fetching young Ned.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn to be clever like Miss Middledole?
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then...
Immer so weit laufen.
Conk. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Tyre's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best visitor before too long.
I know better than to order Tyre to do anything, but I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Well, Tyre, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia, it's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Tyre. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that.
Oh no.
Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
worried about him. And you want my advice?
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
I'd speak to him again? Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
Hört auf, Shadern Sachen zu zeigen. Smolde Karotte. War irgendwie klar, dass sie den Namen nehmen. Moment im Moor. Okay. Werde ich schon hinfinden. Also wenn das so weitergeht, dann kommen wir heute Jill nicht mehr hinterher.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Oh, ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Karava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Okay. So. Ja, da geht's hin für Jill. So. Wo ist da? Okay, gehen wir von hier oben aus. Erster Halt, Morboy. Zweiter Halt, Spinne. Dritter Halt, was auch immer Schledorn vorhat. So, Zeit für einen Morboy. Karotte, Rang B. So, geht drauf, du verdammtes Ding.
That was definitely anything but ordinary.
So. Wo genau muss ich hier hin? Natürlich ist auf dem halben Weg dazwischen, aber ich gehe von hier aus, da kann ich wenigstens die meisten Teile der Strecke mit dem Chocobo zurücklegen.
Faster!
Wer hat die Bombe rausgelassen?
Be safe. Regan could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Hey, das war's auch schon mit den Spinnen.
Hopefully one won't be enough. Rodrigo. I've prepared the other ingredients by now. Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So this is Dravosht. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Sultan.
You ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole.
So, dann kümmern wir uns jetzt mal um Schledons Probleme, wie immer.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here, and neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravosht. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravosht in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravosh prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravosh won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravosh will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Karava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
So, ich würde nebenbei sagen, wir machen die Sidequests noch zu Ende und beim nächsten Mal gehen wir dann hinterher. Ich hoffe, das war's jetzt nach den Sidequests. Das dürfte nicht mehr allzu viel sein. Aber wer weiß das schon?
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Und das. Und zurück.
What's this all about then?
Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You've saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pit coal cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
So, was verkauft dieser Shop hier, das man so unbedingt neu anbieten
I have
muss?
some things for sale. Certainly. Here you are. Certainly. Farewell, traveler.
So, 3 Sidequests abgeben und dann war's das für heute.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
Thank goodness you're back. Talia looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Elysia, but Talia's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Daya. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigo. And you, Clive.
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
So, noch 2 abgeben, dann war es das. Da kommen wir wieder auf ungefähr denselben Stand wie immer. Von der Uhrzeit her, wenn wir unter der Woche streamen.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pico Cinder. How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Oh, imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent a sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Ouroboros-Bauplan. Da mal gucken, ob wir das herstellen können.
What do you want?
Da. Es fehlt noch eine makellose Steinzunge. Ich weiß aber nicht, wo ich sie herbekomme. Da das Spiel mir das mir immer nicht anzeigen will. Na, bist du auch müde, Henny? Also abgesehen von der üblichen Müdigkeit, die du hast.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Here. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once. It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this file as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Natürlich ist da jetzt noch was, was ich abholen kann. Deutlich schneller als hier rüber zu laufen. So, holen wir das ab und beenden den Stream für heute. Und beim nächsten Mal Story.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so.
Oh, Fähigkeitspunkte, die nehme ich immer gern.
All yours.
Nochmal Genji-Handschuhe. Kann ich dir auch bestimmt mit denen, die ich bisher habe, zusammenschmieden. 2, 3. Ja, 2, 4. Ja, das dauert noch ein bisschen.
Come again. I may have.
So. Bald geschafft. Bald geschafft. Das hier wird das Schlimmste. Es erinnert mich dran. Nein, nicht Gigaflare. Irgendwas, was ich eh nicht benutze. Nur um nachzugucken. 4, 5 ist die letzte Stufe. Also 9920 brauche ich nochmal. All hierfür. Okay. 9920 lässt sich wahrscheinlich machen.
Oh ja.
In nicht allzu ferner Zukunft. So. Da würde ich nämlich jetzt sagen, an jeder Stelle. Vielen Dank fürs Zusehen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Was, wenn alles glatt läuft, morgen Abend ist. Wieder 18 Uhr. Damit, bis dann. Ciao, ciao. Gute Nacht. Knuddelten Vulu, all die guten Sachen. Bye, bye.